All right. With that said, let's settle down. Let's get our guest speaker on here. Let me give him background. First of all, he came to the United States in July 9th of 2002. 2002. He says, man, those planes going to America. Why? America's a land of what? Opportunity. And he knows most people don't take advantage of an opportunity. He said, but I will because I want it bad. He worked at Applebee's at the age of 20. He says, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Folks, he's back with us today. Matter of fact, if you're taking notes, give a little insight. His 10-year anniversary with ACN will be October 27th. You don't think I even know that. October 27th, in 2 weeks, he'll be in this business for 10 years. He got started when he was 20. He's a ripe young age of 30. That's crazy. 30. And it's killing it at RVP. Without further ado, can we give a warm welcome, none other than my dear friend, the great regional vice president, probably the youngest SVP in all of ACN, the great Shakeel Cooper.
Thank you. I appreciate it. First, I do want to say thank you to everyone for taking time out of your busy schedule to get on a call today. It's always great to get on here, and it's always great to just have a conversation. Especially, it's about to be 10 years since I got started involved in ACN, and this is the longest I've done anything in my entire life. But the fact that I just remember when I first got started and they was just saying, imagine 10 years from now, still getting paid on bills. Now it's 10 years later. I'm actually living what they're saying that happened. So I just want to be transparent with everyone on the call today. Basically, it work if you work it. Because, like Mr. Thomas said, like if you really understood how powerful this business can be once you build it the right way. Like I had my business partner, she sent me a message the other day, and she was basically just saying like the reason why your business is different because you built it the right way. And those were her exact words. She was like, you built your business the right way where it continues to grow every single month. It just continues to grow. And it's the reason why, because that's the most important part of doing anything. It's all about doing it the right way. So if you're taking notes, I want you to write down 10 tips for building a successful network marketing business. We're going to go straight to the point, right? So number one, you already done it. You chose the right company. So a lot of times people say, I need to do my research. But once you do your research, you understand that ACN is the Amazon of what we do. And if you understand that Amazon is the biggest product company in the world, we're the biggest service providing company when it comes to network marketing. So number one, you already done that. You already became part of the right company. Number two, you want to set your goals. I always talk about that, specific and measurable goals for your business, such as sales target and team building, right? What are your goals? Because if you don't have any goals, you're not going nowhere, and it's like, I always keep a journal, like in a pen, literally, always. And everything I put in here, it happens. It's like, you got to have a journal. You got to write down your goals. You always got to keep a journal with you, right? So number two, set your goals. It's very important because if you get in a car and you have nowhere to go, guess how far you're going to go? Nowhere. You're going to just be right sitting in your car like how I am right now. Number three, you want to build a strong personal brand. Remember, when I got started, what was my brand? The Wolfpack. All people knew was the Wolfpack, the Wolfpack, the Wolfpack. They knew my name, but the brand was the Wolfpack. You want to develop a strong personal brand that aligns with your values and the values of your company. And you want to use that to attract potential customers and team members. So I've done that. I've used my brand to get other people to say, man, I want to be a part of whatever they got going on. And then once they gotten part of it, and then they came out to the event that the company was throwing, the brand of the company also captured them. But I used my personal brand initially to bring them in. You get them to the events like Mr. Thomas was talking about. You get people to these events, the company now does the majority of the work because they're not the only person that's saying the things that they're hearing. Because when you go to these events, you meet people that's excited. They meet people that tell you like, man, this was the best event. So they get a chance to hear it over and over and over and over again. So it's very important to have a strong personal brand. I always talk about branding, right? It's very important. Think about Apple, think about Samsung. Some people like me, I'm addicted to Apple products, you know? Now, I love electric cars. I don't even think I can go back to driving a regular car on a regular anymore. I need a Tesla. You know, it's like I like other cars, but I'm more about brand because I fell in love with the brand. And once you understand that people, when they fall in love with a brand, no matter what that brand is selling, they're going to buy. From there, number 4, focus on relationship building. Network marketing is all about building relationships. So focus on connecting with people and providing values to them. And before you want to pitch your opportunity. So instead of just going to someone and say, hey, I got this opportunity, to make some extra money, build that relationship. Because people do business with people that, number 1, that they like, and then number 2, that they trust. And word of mouth marketing, relationship marketing, there's no better form of marketing. Word of mouth marketing. Think about it, right? If a person said, hey, I think you should check out this business. My good friend has been doing it, and they speak highly about you. 9 times out of 10, that person is going to check it out because of the relationship. It's like a bridge. They're building that gap. So you got to build that gap before you just throw your opportunity towards someone, because it just doesn't work like that if you want to build real long-term relationships with people, because we're in the relationship business. You got to remember, we're in the relationship business. We just happen to offer services and certain products, right? Number 5, learn from mentors. I'm going to repeat it. Learn from mentors. Be coachable. Be teachable. A lot of times people get so big-headed that they figured it out. But it's like, if you act like you figure it out, guess how your team is going to act? The same way. You are your team, because you are the culture that you're going to create. So if you don't listen to your mentor, guess what's going to happen with you and your peoples? They're not going to listen to you. But if you're always learning, always open to learning, guess what's going to happen? They're always going to be open to learning. That's one of the things that I learned from day one. Be coachable. Your mentor tell you something, just do it. Because they're not going to tell you to do anything that's not going to make you or them any money, because at the end of the day, we're in a for-profit business, not a non-profit business. So if I tell anyone to do something, it's because I'm trying to get us some money. I'm not going to tell you to do something just to do it. So number 6, use social media. You want to leverage social media platforms to expand your reach and to connect with potential customers and team members. Be consistent, provide valuable content to attract and engage with your audience. Listen, it's free. Some people sit on there complaining about it all day. Some people sit on there, scroll all day. But some people, like myself, utilize it to build my personal brand so that people can want to know what I'm doing. People ask me all the time, what do you do? What do you do? Nobody knows what I really do. They just know I'm doing something, right? Because at the end of the day, it's all about building your personal brand. What is your brand on about? Getting results. Whatever I do, I'm going to get results. That's my personal brand. What is your personal brand? My personal brand is strictly, listen, you do anything with me, my goal is to get you results. Number 7, you want to host events such as different product launches, different events with your team. We used to have power hours, to build excitement. You want to get people together, right? To provide opportunities for networking and relationship building. Last month, I believe, we had a networking event in Houston. People got dressed up. Everyone came out. And these are people that was at different network marketing companies, different business owners. But you get a chance to network with a bunch of different people from different backgrounds. Because you never know, they might never heard of your opportunity before. But they just loved it. And now that they want to partner up with you. So you never know. But having events is very, very important. You got to host events. Don't just wait for the company to have events. Host your own events. Whatever the company is doing on a big scale, you do it on a smaller scale. You just got to copy the right cat. That's all I've done since day one. I just copied the company. I've done nothing different but follow the simple system that the company told us to do. And number 8, focus on customer satisfaction. The customer is always right. I don't care what nobody says, because why? The customer is the one that's spending the money with you. So your goal is, even if something was to happen with the customer, to give the customer a better experience, to be hands-on, to go the extra route to make sure that your customer is satisfied. Because if a customer is satisfied, they'll tell everybody. If a customer is not satisfied, they'll tell everybody. So which one would you rather them do? I'd rather them be satisfied and tell everybody, even though I got to take some extra steps to make sure that it happens. So again, make sure that the customer satisfaction is top priority by providing excellent customer service and support and delivering a high quality product and service. That's all it is. If you tell them, hey, listen, you want to sign up for this service, make sure that they get signed all the way up. Make sure that everything runs smooth, and make sure that the experience was great. Because if they had a great experience, again, they're going to tell everyone about it. And then now you got new customers coming in, new potential business partners coming in, right? Number 9, stay organized. Stay organized and keep track of your business activities, such as sales, your team building, to ensure that you are meeting your goals and making progress. Because if there's not new people coming involved in your business every single month, then your business is not really growing. It's all about new people, new blood, new services, new. Because guess what? Yesterday's ball game doesn't win today's game, if that's how they say it. So it's all about right now. And the only way that you can know if new people are getting started is by you staying organized, you watching your back office. You know that by if you get paid every single week. If you're not getting paid every single week, then are you really building a business? Because ACN pays out every 7 days. Just think about it. It's not hard to get paid every single week, but it's the consistency. Even if you start off with just getting paid 1 IBO a week, before you know it, it'll be 3, 5, 10. But you got to start somewhere. It's all about being consistent, right? Number 10, never stop learning. Continuously educate yourself on your network marketing best practices, the industry trends, the new technologies, to stay ahead of the curve and to grow with your business. You never stop learning. You always grow. It's all about growth. 10 years later, I still don't know it all. I'm still a student. I'm always going to be a student, because you never want to be the person that knows it all. Because once you know it all, it doesn't make room for you to learn more information. So again, I'm going to repeat it. Number 1, choose the right company. You already done that. Number 2, set your goals. Number 3, build a strong personal brand. Number 4, focus on relationship building. Number 5, learn from mentors. Number 6, use social media. Just use it. I tell people all the time, remove your personal feelings towards social media. It's a business tool. Use it. Why not? There's millions and billions of people on the internet. It's a lot of people that I've met from the internet that I would have never met in person. So if you're not using social media to build your personal brand, what are you really doing? Number 7, host events. It's very important. If your company doesn't have an event in your town, go start your own event. Go partner with other leaders in the marketplace to host your events. Because that's how we did it in Baltimore. My mentor lived 2.5 hours away. I didn't wait for my mentor to host events for us to host events. We had the Young Money events. Like, I took control of my business since day 1. I didn't sit around and said, hey, man, what do you think about putting together a young person event? No. Hey, we're having an event on this day. Send the flyer out. We'll see you guys there. It's straight to the point. Number 8, focus on customer satisfaction. We always focus on customer satisfaction. It's very important. Number 9, stay organized. It's very important. If you don't know what's going on in your business, then you don't have a business. Number 10, never stop learning. And always remember, never stop learning. Because if you never stop learning, eventually you will get great if you keep doing it over a long period of time. But that's basically some of the simple steps that if you just follow and keep it super simple, and you just become very consistent, because you could be doing the right thing, but if you're not consistent, you're not going to have success. It's all about consistency. Do it every single day, and before you know it, you'll get great at it. So I thank you, Mr. Thomas. That's all I got for you all today, and I look forward to seeing you guys very soon.